dominating the affiliate industry.
Good morning, everyone. If you all can hear me, please let me know. Someone please send a chat to us to say that our voice and volume is clear. It's 8:02 and we wanted to be right here. I see some of you are typing in. Thank you again, guys. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you, Ramona, Bishop, everybody. Thank you. Good morning and happy 4th of July weekend. Happy 4th of July, guys. I mean, it's just... Please turn off the chat sounds, okay? I will do that. Thank you, Joe and Caroline. Thank you, Bishop. I will do that. Okay, is that better? Is the chat sound off right now? Let me know. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you again, guys. Oh, everything good. Oh, goodness, there's so much of communication. What an incredible, amazing system we have. Space Meet. We can all be here, whether we want to be quiet, whether we want to be loud and noisy, whatever we want to do, we all can be together in one place. How amazing. Again, I want to wish all of you a very happy 4th of July weekend, Al and I. Al will be coming on very, very shortly. I'm just excited. You know, did a number of videos the last few days. I've never done so many videos. You know, all of a sudden Al says, let's put some videos, let's have some fun. Let our teammates see where we are and what's going on and some of the visuals and pictures that we took. He'll be posting that shortly, naturally. But it just was one hectic 24-hour trip. Yes, exactly right. 24-hour trip in and out. And it was traveling whole day. Just from here to Miami, all of you know, is quite a distance. But coming back was very short. So we are all, you know, we are rested. We are perfect. So don't even worry about us. But we're just excited to be in front of you so that we can share some of the things that have been told to us. And some of you may even have gone to Facebook already. And Ruth may have shared some of her experiences in Miami. And that's a good thing. So we just want to enlarge on that. We want to expand on that and to let you know that you couldn't be at a greater place at a greater time at this time in your life with World Global Network. It's just an amazing opportunity, things that are coming about, things that are already taking place behind the scenes, and what's going to take place the second half of the year. I mean, we are just going to propel this business to a whole new level. So I wanted Al to come on board here and to say hello to all of you. And then we'll go through some of the updates. And maybe you have questions about some of the things that we are trying to impress upon you. And maybe you want some clarity. And we would like to do that as well. So without further ado, Al Powell.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you guys for jumping on such a short notice. I know it's 4th of July, but like I said, I'm so excited. I haven't even been able to sleep. And I tell you what, you know, every now and then, you know, something comes along that just really, I mean, this is just so exciting, you know. Of course, you know, there's some things we can talk about. There's some things we're not going to be able to talk about in this particular call today, and that's because, you know, it's things that's going to be discussed in Istanbul, and so therefore we just, you know, we can't discuss everything. But let me say one of the things that came out, and I know this is something near and dear to all of us as leaders, and that was having to do with the auto ship. Yes. There is going to be a time in the very near future that we will have auto ship. Matter of fact, the programmers are already looking into that, whereby we can do the auto ship and not have to worry about it. So what that Fabio shared, he said even when he landed in Miami, he had forgotten to pay his bill. So even he would love to have an auto ship also. So when we looked, I'm saying, well, wow, this is so exciting, because, you know, you got a CEO who recognized that, hey, this is a problem, not having this auto ship. And what you're going to find also, a lot of things is going to be streamlined. It's going to be streamlined, whereby you're not going to have to worry about, things that we're doing manually now. It's going to be more automated. And when we're talking about things that are coming in the future that's going to blow your mind, the future is right around the corner, because everything, there's going to be some changes that's going to take place in Istanbul that's going to absolutely blow your mind, guys. It's going to absolutely blow you away. So we're not talking, this is a forward-thinking company. We're talking about a company that's not just, talking about what they're going to do, but these are things that Fabio and J. Paul and all of them, they've been planning this now for a long, long time. And so now, now it's the time for all of us to really, really kick in, because I'm looking at, here's one, when we talk about products, and you talk about being part of a, when we talk about being part of a technology, we talk about being part of a technology company and bringing innovative products and services to the marketplace. And that's really what this is all about. And Fabio and his tech team, they're bringing things to the table, guys. And I tell you what, from late July on, you're going to see, I don't want to say a whole different company, but what you're going to see new products that's going to really blow you away, and that, going to make it easier for us as affiliate to be able to recruit and build our team bigger. So these things are all coming. And a lot of times when you hear companies talk about this is coming, that is coming, and that day never comes because they just string it out forever and ever and ever. This is going to propel our business and take it to a whole different level. You're going to have new products and services that you're going to be able to get volume on, So positioning is everything too, guys. It's really, really about positioning. We know, again, I look at all of you as diamond. We are just at the very, very beginning stage of something that's going to be so big and so fantastic. I walked away from this event, and Ronnie will go more into the notes on what really took place at the meeting. But she know what I can and not say, and I'll beat and gave you guys everything, So. but the reality is that all of us guys, right now, I walked away from that meeting like, wow, I have no doubt that we are with the right company. No doubt whatsoever. First of all, when we got back from Northern California, we got the phone call saying that Fabio wanted to meet with us personally, and I look at that as a great, great honor to have the CEO and founder to want to meet with us personally. And so we had an opportunity. We started out that day really early because we had a 10:30 a.m. appointment. But let me just back up. First of all, they put us up at the
Conrad.
They put us up at the Conrad Hotel, which is just one of the most awesome places in the Brickell area. That's just an incredible hotel. So we had a great, great night there at that hotel. And then we got up early the next morning, grabbed a quick breakfast, headed over to the office actually at about 9:30 or so. Had an opportunity to meet with Adriana, who's pretty much, the office manager, point of contact between North America and Italy. So we got there early. We also met with the wireless guy, Roddy. So we met with Roddy, and and made him aware of some things that we was trying to get taken care of, and everybody was just so accommodating. And then Fabio actually showed up a bit early, and he shared with us his vision and where he wanted to take this company. And to me, that's very important also, you know, for to have the CEO sit you down and say, well, hey guys, listen, first of all, you know, I want to share my vision with you on where we are and where we're going. And I want you guys to know that, you know, we are looking out for the best interest of the reps in the field. And we want to make sure that we have a great relationship with the leaders in the field. He said, that's why we invited you guys here individually so that we can give each one of you quality time to speak with you. Now, that means a lot, you know, to have, you know, not only that, but when you're talking about, you know, being able to go there, and Fabio is a visionary. There's no doubt about it, you know. And one thing that really stood out, Fabio shared with us, this is not something that we want to have in place for the next, you know, 4 or 5 years. We're talking about 20, 30 years. We're talking 20, 30 years. We looking at, you know, this company being around still. So we're not just a company, a fly-by-night type company that's going to be here for the short term to make some quick money. But we want to truly, truly change people's lives, you know, through, but we are a technology company. We're going to always bring innovative products. Hold on, Marissa asking if we can record this. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm not sure if this computer, I don't think it's going to even allow me to record it. I think it's some kind of plug-in is telling me I need to download. So I'm so sorry. Unless I can. But again, guys, what we're looking at is that what happened is that to be able to share that vision on where we are. Oh, thank you, Bishop. To be able to share that vision on where we are and where we're going. And right now, guys, I know that a lot of you been talking about the VoIP service and having tried to figure out how it works, and a lot of people just not used to using these different calling apps and what have you. And let me just say that this is all going to change very, very soon, because you're not going to, you know, without spilling the beans, let me just say that part of our business is going to change in Istanbul also. And you're still going to be able to make those international calls also. So all of you, you know, everything that you've been hoping for, everything you've been looking for, it's right around the corner. Because we're not talking about months away. We're literally talking, you know, just a few weeks away. So it's not that long, guys. So all I can say, you know, guys, is that for those people who want to sit and watch and wait, you know, you're doing yourselves a big, big injustice. Now is the time for all of us to come together. We build our team, and then you're going to see some changes in the products and way the offering is and everything. There's going to be a few changes in that, well, major changes in that. And so it's all good, and all of you guys are just going to absolutely love it. And matter of fact, it went on to say that even though for those of us in the United States, we were not able to qualify for the Istanbul trip, you know, we know we was all, you know, expect the space computer to have been here by now. And one of the biggest holdups on that is that in the United States, when you do a pre-sale or product offering, you can't go beyond 30 days on delivering the product. So if I ordered the space computer here in the United States, even though it's a pre-sale, let's say I ordered it on the 1st, I have to have that product by the end of the month. If I ordered it on the 1st, I'd have to have it by the end of the month. And that's the law here in the United States. So the bottom line is that it has to do with the delivery time and making sure that the production and everything is in place and that the product is delivered to you in a timely manner. But don't worry, the space computer will be coming, shortly after the Istanbul. And another thing I'm excited about too is the website. We're gonna get an all new website, and that website is it's a beautiful website, and guys, this is just, oh my God, I you know I, we did get a sneak preview of that, and with the other things that's gonna be coming down the pipe, believe me, you want to be positioned when that happens. You want to be positioned, and that's why, guys, we don't want to give up on our recruiting. Here's the caveat of this all. Bottom line is that this is a company about production. If you produce, you get attention. Everybody, we're all in this together. And I tell you what, I'm gonna go from one end of this country to the other in support to help everybody get to where they want to be at in their business. But it's time, guys, for us to rally together, because this is much bigger than I ever could imagine from January the 5th when I first signed up with World Global, and what I'm seeing now with the different products and services that are in play. We went from I really look back in January where we didn't even have any products even loaded up in the back office. And now they're having the space computer and all the other things that's going to be in place by the convention in Istanbul. And bottom line is that we want to talk about core leaders, if at all possible. Let's all go to Istanbul. Let's go get the information handed, and let's come back and let's lead our teams. We can go get this information firsthand. And I don't care what anyone say. Bottom line is that when you can hear the information fresh, right off the press, from the people who created it always have a bigger impact, guys. And so what I'm going to do, let me hand it over to Ronnie. I'll come back and chime in and give some remarks after she goes through her notes here. And, but everything is all good, guys. Really, really. Here's Ronnie.
Hey, guys. Okay, let's get started. Number one is in regards to product briefing. So many of us always want to understand how the products work. Sure, we may play with our phone, we may read up on the different emails that the company sends giving us instructions, but yet we feel we don't have a hands-on kind of understanding. Well, all of that is going to be becoming much easier for all of us very, very soon. They're going to have professional people to do product training. Exactly right. So what does that mean? So when a brand new person signs up into the company, becomes an affiliate, whether it's a consultant, a master, or a partner pack, for now, they are going to get a whole slew of training immediately on what they have to do and the learning curve that they will go through regards to the products on space VoIP, on wireless, and also every other on the smartphone, and also in regards to so that we can be released from that side of working, because our focus and our ability to go out, what do we do best? Is recruiting, is talking, is exchanging information, being able to inform the people around us what World Global is all about, how they can join your team. That's where our focus is going to be. Our focus is not to be a trainer for the brand new affiliate, because we ourselves could be brand new starting out. So it's not possible for us to train someone when we ourselves, meaning the brand new person signing up another brand new person because of excitement. So that training is going to be given professionally by the company. They are putting the people in place who are going to take their time. Even if it may take 2 hours, they will have training on a continual basis, 5 days a week in Spanish and English, so that everyone is well covered on every aspect of the products. And then as we go through the training, you have questions and answer. They'll answer your questions and take your questions and give you the answers. So it's not just a one-sided training that you're just listening and trying to memorize. You will be able to participate in real life interaction. Okay, guys, so that's what we needed all along. So instead of having a live chat, which we are going to have for our support tickets, by the way, I know brand new customer service is going to be in the back office in Miami, and it'll be a live chat, but you're going to have actual webinars, which is going to be live 5 days a week by professionals who will be training you on the products. I mean, how much more easier can that be given to us? How much easier can that get? Because now we can walk away from that side and be able to concentrate what we're good at. It's building, 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 building. That's what this business is all about. It's the business opportunity that we need to build. So that's one. The next thing is in regards to what do you call, what's the next thing here? I have so many things here on my mind here. Is in regards to our payout system. Al mentioned we can have an auto ship, which is fantastic. We all need it once, so you don't need to have our phones, working for a day or two, not realizing why it's not working, something's wrong with the phone. No, it's just that you haven't paid your bill. The company wanted you to be proactive. But in America, and I think many parts of the world now, people like to be, taken care of, meaning, hey, my card is on file, take the amount that I specified, and so be it. And I understand that that's my monthly auto ship. If I want to downgrade my auto ship, I can. If I want to upgrade my auto ship, I can, because my plan is never in a sense that it's the only plan I can have for the month of June and the month of July. I want to change. Yes, you can go back and forth onto your plans. You can add more to your plan. You can add less to your plan. All that is still available to all of us, except that the monthly payment will come out automatically, and that's a good thing. Next thing, to the e-wallets. You and I know that we've gone through some challenges regards to e-wallet. We have a prospect coming on board. We have a rep ready to sign up. They're excited. You're excited. Now you tell them what the cost is going to be, let's say a master, and they're ready to give you all their credentials. They're putting it in themselves, and now they go to the iPayout, and now they're ready to pay, and then there's a little bit of a standstill right there. Why? Because certain documents are needed. And then it could be a weekend whereby you cannot, not able to access documents. Maybe you need a scanner, you need you need a phone that will take a proper picture. You may have to go to the store, or you want to chat with the online chat person, and they don't work on weekends. They only work Monday to Friday. So a lot of holdups there, and this person is ready to go, but they can't for different reasons. Well, all of that is going to be changed. What's going to be, it's going to be instantaneous. Isn't that wonderful? Instantaneous, meaning being able to put the person through instantly. The moment he says yes, he's happy, he's informed, he's ready to get started, you can put him in the business instantly. And how is that going to come about? It's called biometric voice. That's right, the word biometrics. So the system will come on when it's time to make the payment and ask you a couple of questions. And you have to use your voice. So if you're signing John, and John is right there next to you, or he could be away from you. He could be on his computer in Atlanta, and you are here in California trying to help him get set up. Or you give him your link, and he's doing it all on his own, which is a good thing. He'll be using his voice to agree to some of the things that he's planning on doing. Okay, just simple questions. And that's going to be voice recognition. So anytime he wants to make any changes into his account, it will be his voice that the company will be, that biometric system voice will be able to hear clearly. That's his voice. They have a system there, like, like coding, how the computers understand how to know whose voice it is. They can tell instantly. That voice will be able to put you through. Now, some of you may think about different accents that people have. It could be too heavy accent. Don't worry. All of that is taken into consideration. So it will be a voice recognition system allowing you to put your customer through so the payment goes through faster, and then no documents are needed. Isn't that fantastic? That's right. And this is for a worldwide system, naturally, okay? Because we're trying to make things easier for all of us. They have heard lots of things from the field. So don't think the company is deaf. They are very in tune with everything that you're needing. So they are making those changes. Sometimes it takes a while. They've been working behind the scenes, but it's all coming to fruition now. So the next thing is, of course, I told you about the support for live chat and tickets to help you on the spot. So there's no such thing as waiting for 2 days, 3 days for someone to reply back to you. So you have a live on the spot in regards to questions, issues, concerns, problems, understanding. Everything will be there for you with the live chat that will be available to you very, very soon. And in regards to the pre-sale will be coming to us the latter part of July. That's right, the latter part of July, and it's going to be just fantastic. So do not think that Space Lumina has been forgotten. It's in the forefront of everyone's mind, but that's the biggest thing out there. Why do you think that this gentleman out in Russia made $80,000 in 24 hours? Where do you think that money came from that he made it so fast in the history of MLM? It was from the pre-sale of the Lumina plus the sale of the products. People are buying products daily by the hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of products collectively. They're loving the white platform. They're loving the cell phones. They're loving the magic phone. They're loving the packages to become a consultant, to become a partner, to become a master. All of these things people are loving. There's about 125 to 130,000 people joining each year. Guys, the number just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. Isn't that just amazing? And the company has barely started. Sure, we like to say it's about 4 years old. To be honest, it's really about 3 years old, because when they first started, it was just starting out the first phase, and now it's completely in fruition, but it's still barely started in the United States, barely started here. For us, it's like this is our launch, like today, yesterday, 2 days ago when we came to Miami. Even though we have put an incredible, amazing team, all of you know who you are. You all have done so many things within your own leadership, that you are leading your team. Sure, we may be here for the moment that we have been recognized, but guys, your turn is coming very, very soon. The company is going to reach out to many of you and let you know that you are being appreciated and going to be brought to the forefront when they have the roundtable talks and things like that. So, and then one of our teammates, Miss Ellen says, Ronnie, I have a great team in the Philippines. Here I am, a Filipino. I am my family, my friends, everybody's in the Philippines. So naturally, I want to build in my backyard. And my backyard is, of course, the United States and the Philippines. So there's no boundaries here. The boundaries are wide open. But one thing that Mr. Galdi impressed upon all of us, and I think all of you know that too, as leaders in the field, being business owners, entrepreneurs, that we need to show results. We need to have the numbers. Right now, India, with a 1.3 billion people in India, now India is the forefront. India was not really very receptive to network marketing. You had to have a major presence. You needed to have an office. You needed to have the leadership come together, different leaders from India, and says, you know what? We know we can bring a lot of people. We are in it. Let me show you. Let me show you the kind of people we're going to sign up, and we are planning on building this big in India. So likewise, in the Philippines, it's wide open. It's not just the Philippines. It's going to be all over Asia. Alan said, Ronnie, I have people in Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Indonesia. We want to go all over Asia, and we want to make a major presence in the Philippines and Asia. Naturally, absolutely. And Mr. Galdi loved that idea. He says, Ronnie, just show me the numbers. Show us the numbers. Let us see the leadership that's wanting to build. We will do everything humanly possible to make that happen, because there's no such thing as not opening up another country. We are opening up countries all the time. And the reason we are opening up countries is because the leadership in those countries have come forward and they say, we are wanting to build. Tell us what you need from us. What kind of numbers and the kind of strength in numbers do we need? Just show us the leadership, that the leadership is being built daily. That's all we need to see, and the work ethics. And that's all we're asking. Likewise, he's asking the same thing of us here in the US. Anything that we want, you, Bishop, you, Ellen, you, Renona, you, Caroline, anything that you all want, working together as a team is so much stronger. Now, as a strong voice, we'll be able to go out there and tell, this is what they call we have achieved. And we don't even have to tell them. They will see the results. The doors will be wide open for all of us. So the roundtable talks will get bigger and bigger, and that's fantastic. So that's the kind of leadership that they are looking for, because again, USA is wide open. Okay, we have leaders, but yet the leaders are still, in a sense, including Ronnie and Alan, for sure, sure, we are strong, but still, US, the population is 300 million people, guys, and to say that we have a few thousand people in the company in the US, that's letting us know there's a lot of room. And here, Al will share with you a little bit more about what else Fabio said on that aspect.
Well, first of all, everyone, no one has arrived already. Not me, not Ronnie, not Bishop, none of us. We're all at the growing stage. And right now, the company has invested a lot of money in the United States, setting up office locations, 2 office locations, staff in the place. And by the way, there is going to be a full-time customer support in place in Miami real soon. But the thing is, guys, the United States haven't even gotten any kind of momentum yet at all. And that's where all of us come into play at. Because every single one of us on this webinar today, we have an opportunity to just make an incredible amount of money because we got here first. We got here first. So that's why, when we started talking about production, and I didn't hear Fabio and JP, who was also one of the co-owners of the company, we didn't hear them talk every time we have engaged in conversation with them. The word production always come up. They always talk about production. This is about production. We can't ask for anything if we're not producing. So the bottom line is that the people who are producing get anything they want, anything that they want. So that's why we all want to come together, and do what we got to do on this. And so the product side of this, the production side of this, all come hand in hand. And one thing that really stands out that Fabio said, hey, I want you guys, and he gave this because you got to think about this. He said Lamia right now is making almost $100,000 per week. Per week. And again, it's not just your residual income in your business starting out, because we so new in it, the residual is not going to be that big right now. But the things they're about to introduce into the company, it's going to drive everybody's residual through the roof, because everybody's going to automatically participate in some of the new things coming up, because it's going to be added right into the startup package. And one thing I want to say too, we offer there's going to be some pricing that's going to change. There's going to be some pricing that's going to change. But for one thing, it's going to be so much better, because even the partner pack now is going to come with a phone.
With the service plan.
So the service plan and everything. So I just want you guys to know everything that we're going to have is going to be so much better, And Ronnie started frowning like I didn't give you guys.
No, nothing. No.
Gave you guys so. Well.
Something talking.
Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna hand it back to Ronnie.
So guys, so I just want you all to know that some of you are saying, I'm not a techie person. This is such a great relief off our shoulders that we don't have to train anyone on the products. Exactly right. We can concentrate where we are good at. And in regards to the packages, there'll be more packages going to be released, because many of you are looking for the executive pack. And you and I know there's a contest taking place right now this week. It's ending Monday midnight for all of us, whereby if you were to sign 2 masters, and that's where the qualification starts, the contest starts this way. When you sign 2 masters, doesn't matter, they can be anywhere in the world, you sign 2 masters personally yourself, your fast start, your fast retail is double. So instead of getting $60 per master that comes in, and then you sign a second one also within the week. It doesn't have to be side by side, meaning we have the whole week to make up. If you sign one today, you still have Sunday night to sign a second one. That'll be your second master. So it doesn't mean it has to be two at the same time. So long as they see two minimum, now your fast retail is double. So 60 plus 60 is 120. But in reality, you'll be getting 240. Okay, guys, you'll be getting 240 on two masters. Let's say they took the executive pack. You and I know here in the US, we don't have the executive pack. But this is meant now for your international reps and your international prospects. If the international reps want to sign up additional people on the executive packages like the Space Lumina single pack, the Space Lumina family pack, they can do that and upgrade. If they do 2 sets of that, now that's double 2. Whatever fast retail you were earning is going to double. Now, some of you are asking, is the volume doubling? Well, not really. The volume is not doubling, but your fast retail is doubling. But in a way, you're going to get twice the volume, because when you sign up 2 masters, you're getting 200 on per pack, right? 200 volume CV. And then you sign another masters, there's another 200. So now there's 400 in that sense. But it doesn't double because you sign 2 people. It's just that you got your proper amount of volume for each master coming in. So just be aware of that. But the fast start is doubling, and that's great. And you get paid that instantly. Instant. Also, are there questions that I can take from the audience? Is this anybody want to put a chat whereby I can like or I can answer the questions that you may want some clarity on, the Q&A, because this is exactly what's going to take place when the product team starts sharing the training. Now remember, a person, once the training starts, they can always go back to the training and revisit the training. So the training is not just, it's going to be a live training, but they can always, go back where they missed it and listen to the training as over and over again. So never feel that they missed the training so they cannot get to the understanding of the product knowledge. Okay, it's always going to be there. Is there anyone else who would like to say anything in regards to, I think someone is typing. That's a good thing. We want all of us to try to go to Istanbul. I know when we say we want all, it's a very lofty aspiration because we love to see all of us. Some of us may be able to make it. We tend to travel outside in the States. We spend $600, $700, $800 on round trip tickets sometimes. And then if we can try and see whether you can take a short summer vacation to Istanbul in the month of July for about 5 days, starting from November 23rd up to the 26th. Now, of course, being international, you need to have a passport and travel a day earlier because it'll take a 24-hour trip, about 13 to 14 hours to get there. So, of course, you have to get a day earlier, maybe even a day and a half earlier, and then leave on the following Sunday evening or Monday morning. But just think about it, guys. If you all can make that happen, it'd be great. We are doing the same thing. Elle and I are going to do our best to try to get to Istanbul, because Mr. Galdi said, so we should try to get there because there's so much that's going to be laid out. Seeing something visually and hearing it from me is quite different. So you would come out so pumped up, and I think you'd be just like literally floating. And that's how we felt the last 24 hours, literally floating. Just even sharing all of this with you was exciting to us. And to give us the attention, to give all of us, give our team the attention that we need. Because guess what? We were there because of you. And you, and you, and you. Not because of Elle and Ronnie. We were there because of you. The team grew because of all of you participating and making this team grow into where it is today. When are the new packages being reflected in our e-commerce? That will be in Istanbul. And you know what? The new packages are just going to be enhancements. As you know, we are a technology company, and we're always evolving. And so that's always going to come about. There's going to be new things coming out. And that's what he was emphasizing, guys. There's certain things he couldn't even tell us. He says, Ronnie L, I'll take away the wow effect from you as well. I need to hold on to some things. And then we said, Fabio, how can you do that? Here we are. He says, we can't do that either. So, the 1 or 2 things he said, we want to keep that too for all of you when you all get there. And then, but there were other things he couldn't share with us either, so just want you all to know that. Okay, so Dell, the packages, as it is right now, is the way it stands. They'll be reflecting in Istanbul. And more things are going to be launched. So that's nothing's going to go away. The master pack is there, they call the partner pack is there, the consultant pack is there, the Space Lumina is coming very, very soon. We need to be a product of the product. You know that. We need to understand VoIP. So many of you were so intimidated by the VoIP platform. Today, y'all are so good at this. I mean, y'all are so incredibly great that you're able to appease and make all your clientele happy to be able to make internet calls because you are using it. You're literally using it daily. You're able to set up wireless. You know what to do. So guys, it becomes so much easier. Now we're going to have people right there available to us 5 days a week in Spanish and in English. And expanding in Mexico, it's your time now to do that. Okay, Mexico is a huge opportunity for us. It's just down the street from us in a sense. Here we are in Orange County, San Diego, the border, right there. So Mexico is a huge place to start in our backyard. If you want to build internationally, let's build Mexico. So now we will have everything that we need for Mexico as well. The Istanbul, great, Marissa, incredible question, and I'm so glad. I was thinking about you, Marissa, and I was thinking about a few other people that should go. Bishop, Renona, Marissa, Vicky, Ellen, and her partners in the Philippines. They need to join her to go there and let the world know. Here, guys, we are here from the United States. We are a representation. We are going to show you. And we are going to, bring a lot of energy and a lot of production because we believe in the company. We believe in everything you're saying. And I want you all to feel that energy in the room because you'll be rubbing shoulders with all the other multi-millionaires who are going to be there, have been in the business for 3 years. Sure, we just started, all of us, in January, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, So we are in the infancy stage, but all that's about to change. Okay, the exact date is going to be the 23rd. Is exactly when the event is. 23rd, 24th of July is the event, which is Thursday, Friday, and then 25th Saturday. 26th is a Sunday. So it's Thursday, Friday. So the main event is going to be on a Saturday, and then Friday there's going to be different events for different people. And naturally, coming from the US, you'll be invited to those events. So plan your dates to travel. The actual dates are 23rd to the 26th. Okay, come back on the 27th, which is a Monday. Fly out on the 21st or 22nd. I think all of us need to fly out on the 21st of July. Because if you looked at the tickets and the timelines of when you're arriving, it'll let you know that how much travel you have to do, which is not that far. It's maybe one layover and then straight to Turkey, Istanbul. So 21st is Tuesday to start planning to travel. The actual event is 23rd, 24th, 25th is a Saturday. Usually there's always some brand stuff happening on the weekend, and then leave on a Sunday or Monday to come home. And I will give you the exact itinerary the moment we get it. Meaning, I think the itinerary was shared by the company not too long ago in an email that they sent out to everybody. But on Monday, I will try and reach out. I should not use the word I will try. We will reach out to the Home Office to give us a breakdown of the itinerary so you can see how the itinerary is put in place so that you can make proper arrangements for accommodation for the hotels. We'll find out about that, what hotels that they're planning on having people stay, different options. If that hotel is too expensive, you can always find another hotel close by. So I'm sure all of that will be available to all of us. And that's where I am. I'm in the same arena as you, looking at those timelines and costs and things like that. Here is it. Yes, great. Marissa, please give, okay. Is that doubling of the fast retail effective now? Absolutely. It started last Monday. and it's ending Monday of July the 6th. It'll be ending July the 6th midnight. So even if you try putting some people in on the 7th, on the 7th Tuesday morning, let's say midnight, on the 6th, on the 7th early morning, it's no problem because they run the report usually mid-morning, mid-morning, like 11, 12 o'clock on Tuesday morning. So you can try and squeeze in as many people as you can to get the double fast start, the fast retail. Yes, Marissa, that is so exciting, guys. I took the flyers and the business cards to the home office to share with them because we want to be compliant with everything we do. And everything that I did on the flyer and the postcard, I was very in compliance. I took everything from the back office. I just piggyback on what they had put together and just made a flyer, a 5x7 flyer, 4x6, and our business cards. They loved it, guys. They loved it. Right. And I was, handing them out as I was out on my day-to-day activity in Miami. I was handing them out. And Fabio saw me doing that. Ronnie, very good. Even he mentioned, he said, Ronnie, some of the people who earn millions of dollars are still doing it the old-fashioned way. They're still going one-on-one and doing appointments or talking to people one-on-one. Some of us are very into our social marketing media strategies, that we know how to use social media. And that's good. But some of us just don't quite have the knack for that just yet. Sure, we can chat and make chit-chat, small talk on the Facebook page or whatever social page you use, but yet we feel we're not really in tune with the other side. And I feel the same way sometimes. So I'm still doing the old school, whereby I want to hand someone something. I just want to pique their curiosity. And if I can get a phone number or email, even better. But if not, at least let them see that we have some amazing opportunity here with this company, amazing tools and products. So that flyer is really an opener for conversation. I've noticed that. So I think we all should have something in our hand to hand out. And many of you are already using some of those tools. Okay, great. So I think Al wanted to say a few words. Bishop, were you able to come on the line, or anybody else? Are you all okay? Shall I give you the mic, or to anyone for that matter? We didn't want to take too much of your time. It's 4th of July. We wanted you to have some fun, and be able to go out there and enjoy your weekend and not be staying home. And Bishop Al says that you have a mic if you'd like to come on. And we want to thank you for, so they call taking the lead here while we were gone and everything. And Alan has been like so robust. I have this person signing up. Ronnie, I have that person signing up. Oh my goodness, Alan. Wow. You don't need me anymore. You're able to do everything now.
Anybody else who want to comment or share anything, I'll open the mic up. So feel free to click on your mic button at the bottom, and if you want to comment or share anything with the team before we let you guys go, let us know.
Yeah, Ellen just made a comment, laugh out loud. Exactly, Ellen. You were literally in tears 2 months ago, and now you're laughing all the way to the bank. It's saying like, my goodness, how silly was I not able to understand? This is simple. Exactly, Alan. I felt the same way. I was in tears too when I first started, and today I feel so much empowered, because we are able to help lots of people, and everyone's helping us too to understand some of the complexities, or sometimes even the language I have a little bit difficult understanding, how to follow instructions. Yes, exactly right. You're so right. Wireless service in Canada is not available, just like in many countries of the world. We have the world phone for you, and how you make calls through the world phone for you for the people in Canada is not directly like the way we do here in the US, whereby we get the world phone, we go to the wireless side of the phone, and the cellular service, we use the cellular service and just dial out, and we call anywhere in the US. The only country that has this wireless plan, ladies and gentlemen, is the USA. Can you believe it? That's right. So everyone else, very, very soon, things are going to change in regards to that. And that's going to be talked about in Istanbul. So just hang in there, Joshua. You'll be hearing very, very soon from from Mr. Fabio Galdi about that in regards to wireless in Canada. But you're right. What you can do right now is, you may be already doing it, I'm not sure, is using your VoIP platform. You download the VoIP platform, and then if you chose one region, your region would be North America. And North America will be Canada, Mexico, and USA. So from that VoIP platform, once you download it, be using the VoIP platform to make your calls. And that's how you'll be able to use your World Phone for You and be able to use the service plan with the VoIP. I hope that is helpful. I'm sure you knew that, but I know you wanted to just make it easier on you and your team to be able to use wireless directly. That hasn't happened yet, but it's going to be happening soon, and you'll be hearing about that shortly, and many other countries as well. Any other question? I've been using VoIP, exactly. And how's the clarity, Joshua, on using VoIP, making calls internally in Canada? Would you like to share that with us, please? Exactly correct. And some people are not understanding, Ronnie, I have a cell phone. Why can't I make an international call? Yes, you can make international calls to over 100 countries, but you have to use the VoIP app to do it. So you have your World Phone for You in your hand. You just change out of the cellular side. You look for the app that you downloaded. You just touch on that app, and now they know, the system knows that you're using a VoIP app to make international calls. And now you put in the country code, area code properly, and then you'll be able to make the call. Okay, the quality is really good, very clear. Thank you, Joshua, thank you. And have you been making calls just in Canada, Joshua, or to the US? US and Canada, I'm assuming that you may have chosen one region, unless you upgraded your plan in regards to upgrading your plan to all regions. Or mainly to the US, perfect. So between Canada and US, perfect. Wonderful, Joshua. And then Linda has a question. Did I hear there are written directions using the phone? Written and also real life training on using the phone, Linda. Absolutely. Some of our prayers have been answered. We've been just rolling our eyes and putting our hands up in the air and say, I give up. Don't give up, please. Don't give up. It's coming. All this training is coming. Yes, Marissa, would you like to say something?
She has a mic.
She has a mic. Al saying that you have a mic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Hello, Marissa.
Good morning, everyone. Very excited about what's coming up, and thank you so much, Ronnie and all, and Bishop. For my team, your patience has paid off. Our leaders has done a great job. I'm very excited about what we do in the future, but I just want to encourage everybody that this is just the beginning. And I'm going to Las Vegas. I wanted to say something about when I go over there on the 23rd is the taping for the, we're actually going to be live with WCOMB with my friend Bruce Garrett and his partner is Ariel. She's a Filipina. They get calls from all over the world, and because they broadcast all over the world. So please invite everyone on the 23rd from 12 noon to 1 p.m. to tune in from all over the world, wherever they are. They can come on there and talk, and I'm going to be trying to demo our phone WP for You and telling everyone what we are doing in the US and abroad. So I just want to, rally everybody to, come together, because this is a chance to be able to say something that will broadcast all over the world. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Marissa. And also, guys, what we want to do too is that there's a lot of things that's going on, But I just want to encourage everyone, let's continue to build our business. The worst thing we can do is just, go on hold and wait, anticipating changes. We want to all just keep building our business. And then what I want to do today, I'm going to be calling different leaders, anybody on here, but by all means, feel free to call us if I haven't called you by the time, you rush out to do things today. But give us a call. We want to hear from everybody. We want to set up a game plan, Marissa, like next month, after these events are announced. For those of you who are in the geographical local area, what I call local area, that's anywhere within driving distance, let's look at us doing some live events after the Istanbul event. We want to make sure that we update you with all the new information as quickly as possible. We know that everybody's not going to be able to go to this event, and Marissa, you just shared that you already have a prior event going on in Vegas, but we want to at least be able to get that information, because there's going to be a new PowerPoint that's going to be coming out for all the new changes and everything. So we want to make sure, of course, normally they upload the PowerPoints immediately in the web meet, or it should be in your back office. But we want to make sure not only you have those PowerPoints, but we want to make sure that we go through the information with you so that everyone have clarity on what's going on, with the company and everything, So let's look at some dates for next month after the event, even now. But for those of you who are right now, let's look at some dates for some events, and let's start putting it together. Let's build your team like crazy right now. And then sorry, a couple of you turn your mic on. Let's see. Bishop, you on there now? Go ahead. Let me know.
I missed that. Wow. She doesn't need us. She doesn't need us, Bishop.
Mhm.
Right.
All right. Congratulations. All right. Okay.
Exactly. Wow.
Thank you, Bishop.
Dale has a question there,
Oh,
Bishop.
I think Marissa wants to say something.
Yeah, Bishop, you are really, you know, when Ronnie and Al were gone, we do really appreciate that you were able to talk to us about duplication because that is key to anyone's team. We will be announcing the dates of our times that we will have the presentations in Roseville and everyone else around the different counties. If you know anybody that is, you know, not only in Sacramento, but also outside of the city, like Yuba City and the rest of the other counties around us, please, you know, if you can just let people know that there's something happening, you know, and please check your email on a regular basis because I myself sometimes forget, oh, I forgot to check that email or I forgot to look at the Facebook, but that is how the team function at this point and all the information are available. I mean, there's no shortness. We have a wonderful system. It's not yet so perfected, but it will be. And I know from Ryan that they're just working so hard to make sure that the team are patient, and please be patient with them as well. So thank you so much for your leadership. We are going to be moving forward, you know, very strong. Thank you.
And
Nope.
the other thing I want to add,
May I say
Marissa.
something? Yes, I just want to tell you that there is a person in our team that is a groundbreaker. His name is Del Biala. This
Oh,
this
okay.
partner of mine is building a huge team in the Philippines, and everybody. I look at my back office the other day, and I'm just so surprised how many people are there that I didn't even do anything. So this is the kind of business that it is, you guys. And I look down there, and I'm going, I don't believe it. I was talking to him last night. He goes, Marissa, look in your back office. We did, and I didn't know how many there that I haven't even worked with. So you guys, be aware. Look at your back office. This team is working for everybody. You are included. So please be aware. Be aware. And thank you so much, Del.
That's right. Hey,
Thank you, Del.
Marissa and Dale, why don't you guys look at scheduling another big event in Northern California around the first week of next month? That way it's fresh after the Istanbul. We got all the information, and that way we can just have a big event and cover all the new changes. Can you
You're
guys look at,
absolutely right.
you know, and saying, and this time instead of doing two meetings, let's try to concentrate on one big meeting.
Saturday, like a Saturday, like maybe it's August 1st on a Saturday or August 8th. If you can book it, that'd be great.
And then for those of us in Southern California, we're gonna look at a location. We're gonna schedule an event here in Southern California also,
Yes.
the first week of next month also.
Brian,
So we already
we're
have
watching clothes right now.
somebody. Just give me a minute, and we'll bring you up, whoever that is.
Teddy, maybe. It is Teddy.
Okay. So what we want to do is that, and then even moving forward from here on out, what we want to do not only but for Northern California, but Southern California also, we want to plan on having super Saturdays once a month in many different places. You know, so all of you start thinking about, you know, let's go, let's do what we got to do. And just like we're willing to travel to Northern California, you know, guys, feel free to come down to Southern California to different events we put together down here. You know, but the thing is that we want to make sure that we all grow in the business, and we still want to keep the people element into the business. And I know, Dale, you was asking a question about, can we have a special training for marketing using social media? I'm sure Bishop don't mind scheduling something we could do. And maybe we even just have a section of that in place up in Northern California when we do the meeting next month, maybe. You know, Bishop, you can incorporate we put a block of time in there where you can cover some of those issues too. But again, guys, we're in a great position right now. And I just want to encourage everyone, you know, let's all push hard to give it our all, not only our live meeting, but give the same attention to our online meeting. This is all of our business, all of us. You know, when somebody give up their time to support everybody, you know, think about it. And I say this over and over, think about it. Even if you don't have a guest on a webinar, it's so important for the overall support of others on the team who have guests on that webinar. It's so important. That's how we support each other. Because what if the one time that you get a guest to show up on the webinar, it's just you and your guest, because even the presenter decided that he or she wouldn't show up. How would you feel? So that's what I'm saying. We as presenters, we have to show up. We start the webinars on time, go through the webinar, whether it's one person on there or 1,000, we still focus on what we need to do. So I'm gonna give it back to Ronnie here.
Yeah. And another thought just came to my mind because we were talking with Mr. Galdi about this, is that, you know, he has traveled around the world and I mean, literally around the world many, many times. Guess what, guys? He's never been to California. That's exactly right. He's never been to California. What sweeter kind of a gift to him, or even him to us, in a sense, to all of us, inviting him to California for a regional event once the Istanbul event is over. How about that? But of course, the numbers have to be in place for him to make a trip here, and he may bring one or two of his other management team, you know, to join in here so we can meet him and greet him and touch him and take pictures. Many of you who have not met him, I think that'd be just an awesome event that we can hear in California, regional, if we can call it, you know, Super Saturday regional event, whatever it may be. But why not? But of course, we all have to come together to plan something big here so we can have a nice, beautiful event and in a first-class hotel, be able to invite guests, have training, presentations, and then in the evening have a meal together, bake bread, like a full day. So think about it. Let's try and make that happen sometime in August, and let's put him on our calendar and let's give him a date. Say, Mr. Galdi, we would like you to be here. This is what we're putting together as a team. And so whatever ideas you all come up with, you know, we can, of course, we will work together with all of you, discuss this and make it a great event. But just an idea here that he's never been to California. What better reason to come here is to meet all of us.
Okay, Bernard has a question here.
How about cell centers? How can I pitch the space VoIP? That's what the call center owner was asking me earlier. Got it. Okay. In Istanbul, things are going to be changing, so we will be able to get more for you regards to that direction. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely, let's wait after Istanbul, because there's a, you know, with the changes that's taking place, you definitely don't want to talk about the call center through a VoIP or try to train anybody on that right now, because there's going to be some changes coming up on board.
Yeah, and so certain things he couldn't talk to us, but he told us some grand things are coming, grand things. Oh my God! Besides Space Lumina, it is even bigger, even bigger, and that's going to be constant. Those works are going to be constant because yes, that's technology.
Okay, Marissa, what were you saying?
I wasn't saying anything. You know, that we're all excited about the new products. Absolutely, we want new products, and of course, just because, you know, now they have done so much behind the scenes, trying to make things more, you know, accessible for us and streamlining, that is key, because we need to be out there actually, you know, getting people to take a look at the company rather than the techies, so to speak. So we thank you. That's a very good, you know, way to improve on all of that tools and the things that all of us affiliates can use and move forward quickly, rather than having to be, you know, more technical with everything because the company is listening. Thank you so much.
Okay, and in closing, I just want to comment on what Ronnie was saying about the potential regional event in California. And really, this should be a goal for all of us to really, really just drive and push to get our numbers up. And you know, and let's try to get 400, 500 people in a room and have Fabio and the corporate staff come here. You know what that would do for all of our business? See, it doesn't just have to be in Miami. And, you know, Fabio is definitely excited about doing something in California. So let's all, you know, let's all rally, do whatever we got to do. Let's make things happen. And for the rest of you in the other parts of the world also, you know, again, we're going to give you whatever support you need to grow any size business you want. So keep in mind, we're not going to leave anybody out, okay? You say there's something bigger than the space Lumina coming out. Um, that depends on who you're talking to, but it's going to be big, real big, Dell. Okay. They say test in space, both calling the relatives abroad, seminar attendees. I mean, um, I'm trying to give what you're saying. I will work on for you. It's overused. Testing during our seminar. And keep in mind, guys, that's why we coming up with the corporate is going to be doing all the product training, and that's something that's going to be coming about real soon. They're going to be doing it at least 5 days a week, and you know there's going to be different topics that they're going to cover each time. So our job as networkers, we want to focus on networking and not being customer support. Because yes, you can turn your entire meeting into troubleshooting sessions and all that if you're not careful. So just be real careful, you know, and that's why are you in an environment and you're trying to test products. Hey, let's make a call here, let's make a call there. The phone not working, you know. So, you know, we don't have to worry about none of that anymore. That, you know, just give it. Fabio said that's something that they're currently working on right now on getting in place. So that won't be an issue anymore, Bernard. Thanks. We want to go ahead and close. Imani, you want to share something? I see you open up your mic. Miss McLean.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. And there's kind of a tone. There's a hissing tone in the background of your mic.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you, Imani.
I guess not. I can't hear.
We can hear you. Okay.
See, so happy with the 3 calls and so clear and crisp. Thank you, Bernard. That's incredible. And Bernard come on the phone too. Who's on the phone now? Marissa?
That's it. Well, it's about 9:21.
Look at Bernard, how happy he is with the boy.
And I was actually thinking twice about having this call this month. I said it's 4th of July. Nobody want to hear what I got to say on 4th of July. So I said, you know, maybe we should wait till Sunday night. So, but anyway, on behalf of Running, we really, really appreciate you guys taking time out of your holiday weekend to hear us out and get the updates and our experiences down in Miami. So anyway, we'll meet back. We're going to go ahead and do a Sunday evening webinar, of course, and push to get some guests on there if you're available. I know everybody may not be available Sunday evening, but move forward with that anyway. And I'm going 24/7 all the way until Istanbul. Thank you guys so much. That concludes our presentation for today. Thank you guys again. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
We are here. We are here. We are global. We are global. We are dominating the affiliate industry. Global wealth builders. United we stand. Join us now.